My name is Arjan Green Seed Company. Next to us a plant that we added really late, also a sativa. But one of the reasons we want to do this to you is we want to show you what happens when you grow a small sativa. So this plant had no growing time at all. It went directly from clone to 12 hours. It's a fantastic sativa. We give it a little bit more light than the other ones, so it catches up a little bit. But you can see what the possibilities are also when you grow a sativa without 18 hours. So only flowering. You see how small it is? It's probably only 1 feet now. And it already has a little flowers left and right. But it's funny to see this, how it grows without any growing time on 18 hours. Next was an experiment that we're going to show you with a new haze. You also can keep them really small, and we want to show you that one time. So one of the varieties that we picked out, as I've mentioned you before, we're going to keep small. You already can see the nuggets coming out left and right. And the plant is maybe 3-4 feet, going to be maximum.
It's a beautiful miniature sativa because the plant is so fast in the metabolism. She can keep up with the same level of feeding of the rest of the room, around 1.7 EC, 5.5 pH.
And next to us, our sativa experiment that we are following. Also with this plant, we are in day 21 now, and you can see you can keep them really close. This plant is 3 feet. And its flowering is not going to grow much more. We added this plant later without any grow time. It's one of my all-time favorites also here. Tastes a little bit like mango, very sweet, very nice sativa. And you see all little colas, very beautiful plant. Doesn't need any stick at the moment, it's really fine.
Sturdy.
Yeah.
Short internode, all going up. Also this plant is kept at 5.5 pH, 1.6 EC, a little bit lower than the rest. She's a little bit younger in metabolism.
Next to us our haze test that we're going to show you what we are doing with a small plant that you grow directly from clone into a flowering period. Also with this plant we are in day 28, week 4. It's one of our new haze varieties. And you can see indoor you can grow a beautiful haze without any problems.
The structure tells everything about this plant. It stays compact, makes a lot of branches, a lot of light and air going through, so optimal flower development also in the inside part of the plant. 5.5 pH in week 4 of flowering, and 1.7, 1.8 EC.
Here we are in week 5, day 35 of our 12-hour flowering period. With our small sativa, the test that we are doing to show you how to grow small sativa, where you see that even it just made it up to 6 feet. Even in week 5 it was still growing a little bit, as you see, but now it's totally finished. You see bud developing everywhere, and you see you can keep a small sativa really nice. You have little nuggets everywhere, so it's possible to grow small sativas.
Very interesting experiment. You also can see that the internode stays really stable all the way to the top. Beautiful. No deficiencies. 5.5 pH and a 1.7 EC on this one. And I'm standing here in the day 42, week 6 of flowering, with this amazing sativa strain. It's number 47 in our genetic library. Some people say it smells like pure mango. This plant is in full raisin production. The shape of the bud is so sativa, it's unbelievable. It's not going to be one of the toughest producers you've ever seen, but it's going to be one of the highest and most uplifting sativas you ever smoked. It's a beautiful plant. It's a plant we developed very short. We didn't let it shoot as much as the other sativas in our collection. This we accomplished by just giving 12 hours cycle immediately to the clone. There is no stress in the plant, beautiful development. We keep this plant at the moment on a 5.5 pH level and a 1.6, 1.7 EC level. And I'm here in day 49, week 7, with this beautiful haze of our collection. As you can see, the crystal formation is really beautiful. The smell is like freshly cut mango. Damn, it's beautiful, it's really nice. The bud formation goes very uniform on the plant. The internodal distance also, as you can see, it's a constant 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches somewhere. Very pretty sativa plant. And I'm standing here next to this beautiful short sativa plant in day 56, week 8 of the flowering period. This is at the moment number 47 on our genetic list, but it smells to me like a real mango haze. It's really beautiful, so sativa. And you can see a lot of resin. Still a long way to go, probably 3-4 weeks away from being ready, but quality needs time most of the time. We keep a 5.5 pH on this plant, 1.6, 1.7 EC level. As you can see, nice dark and green, no deficiencies.
With this we are in week 9. Look what a beautiful plant. This is the experiment with the little dwarf. We have never grown this plant, we only flowered it from the beginning. So white, a fantastic smoke here.
Very fruity, very intense, really, really special. Also for this pure haze line of the seed company, we keep a 5.5 pH in this 9th week of flowering and a 1.7 EC level. The plant has still a few weeks to go, so she can use more feeding at the moment. And we regularly flush the medium every 10 days.
We are in week 10 with our dwarf. And you see what happened now after 10 weeks with this beautiful sativa. Look what a great nugget grow all the way on the top. Buds everywhere. Remarkable. So indoor you can really, you see my size, you can really grow very, very nice sativas. It's just the way how you do it. Make sure your root base is very good when you put them on 12 hours. And look how many crystals already. One of our new haze varieties. And also from this one soon female seeds will be available. Hello, here we are in week 11 with our midget plant. You remember in the beginning when we grew it as a little clone without any veg time? Well, this is finally the result. Also, this plant is nearly finished, but you can see what you can do with a nice sativa if you keep it really small. Nuggets everywhere. Look at this. You can even swing it, look. It's a big cola on the top. You see what happens? You get all nice little sativa colas on the main branch. You see the brown hairs coming everywhere now? It's nearly finished. And look at this. Look at this. One of the great varieties of the Greenhouse Seed Company. Our dwarf in week 12, it's finished already, but we're going to go on a little bit because I want to have a little bit more crystal production in the top. I want to have my hairs a little bit browner. And look at this. Beautiful crystal production, nice build up of the colas. Everywhere you can see them. And the smell of this one, so intense. Look at this main cola, how crazy it went. The dwarf. We could harvest it this week, as I told you before, but we're going to harvest next week. I'm going to leave it 1 week more for the little perfect connoisseur taste. Bye bye. Okay, here our result after 13 weeks, our dwarf. And as we said before, we could already harvest this after 11 weeks. Also this plant we left a little bit to see what the potentials are. You see it's really ripe now and the buds are hanging everywhere. Nice big colas. And this has a lot of yield, this plant, full of resin. It's going to be a fantastic new smoke of the Greenhouse Seed Company. We haven't got a name for it yet because it's a total new variety. What can we say more? Fantastic plant. We're going to manicure it now.
Hit in the head by your own bud.
It's like when you're sailing, you know, and then the sail moves.
Yeah, it's so big.
Here we are with our midget dwarf, or whatever you want to call it, yeah? This beautiful sativa, new sativa from the seed company. And look what it yield on a little sativa plant. It's going to be fantastic. Very nice smoke, as we said before. Tastes a little like mango, sour mango. And
very woody also.
Woody. Maybe it's going to be called Arjan sour mango. We don't know yet. We're going to come up with a name. You're going to see it in the video. So we are here with the trimmed down plant of the dwarf. And as you can see, a beautiful yield of such a small plant. You can grow it as big as you want, but here you have an example that if you keep like a sea of green with sativas, it's also possible. You put 6 of those plants on a square meter, and look what kind of yield you're going to get. You're going to have 6 of those piles. So grow sativas, you can get a high yield. It's not only with indicas, it's also with sativas.